Hey guys, LadyPhoenix here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario RPG Remake. So in the previous video, we were at the Booster's Tower, and we managed to make it up to the top and get to Peach somewhat. But unfortunately, Booster took her away on the Booster Hill. We chased him up the hill, managed to get 2 flowers. I'm pretty sure you can get more than 2 flowers. But that's what I got. I'm terrible at that mini game. And we made it here into Marrymore. Um, and that's where we ended off the last video. And in today's video, we're going to go ahead and crash this wedding because, let's be honest, the whole thing is a sham. And if you guys remember correctly, or remember from the previous video, that Toad that we had just walked by, he said something about a back entrance, and that's the only way you can get into this place because the snifters got it locked from the front. And yeah, that's very unsanitary. You have absolutely every right to yell at me. But I just want to point out that this is post commentary because I foolishly did not save the original commentary. I did the same thing in yesterday's Sea of Stars video. Yeah, 12/12. That's when that Sea of Stars video. So this will go up on 12/13. It's still Monday 12/11. But yeah, I did the same thing in Sea of Stars video. I completely forgot to save the audio for whatever reason. And I didn't realize it till it was too late. And I was just like, crap. So yeah, this is post commentated, but it's gonna be fine. And what I'm trying to do is sync it up with this sifter here to open up the door. I thought that I had it right there, but apparently not. And I blocked them right there. It does take me a little while to get this because I'm terrible with my timing, but I do manage to do it after a few tries. And Booster is more concerned about the door than, Mario being there, which, I mean, I guess is fine. But today's video is going to be quite long. I actually need to play this game off screen because I actually caught up with my off screen file, believe it or not. And I couldn't help but to laugh at Bowser because he seems so defeated when he doesn't succeed. It's Bowser. I think it's okay to laugh at Bowser's pain. Like, I wouldn't laugh at, anyone for crying or whatnot. That's not nice. But when it comes to Bowser, it's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I can't believe I actually caught up to my file. It only took me 11 parts to do that. And I was kind of sort of misremembering the game. And I was like, man, I'm like a good portion of the way through the game. And then I was thinking like, man, because I did beat Sea of Stars on my spare time. I did actually beat the game. And Sea of Stars is a pretty lengthy game. It has a appropriate, hunk of a game. Like it does inspire from old school JRPGs and whatnot. So I wasn't surprised, but looking at Sea of Stars and where I'm at in Sea of Stars on YouTube wise, and looking where I'm at with Super Mario RPG, I may end up finishing Super Mario RPG before Sea of Stars. And that's kind of bad, but, well, it's not bad per se. I just find it hilarious. It's like, man, I started Sea of Stars a whole 2 months before, this game had even came out. And I just find it hilarious. Like, man, I'm potentially going to finish this game before Sea of Stars. Wow. I try not to bombard you guys with like 25, 26, 27, 28, plus videos or whatnot. Well, as far as like video length time. But I don't know, it seems to be helping, so that's all that matters. And you gotta be really quick on this part. Let's just tune in for the game for just a sec. You gotta get the parts of Peach's quote unquote wedding from the sniffets or sniffers. And you gotta be quick because because there's actually a special scene which I didn't realize, which I'll get off into once the scene happens. The Peach looked very different without her crown. And it also shocked me when she, jumped that high. And it's just like, if you could have jumped that high in the beginning, why didn't you? And Bowser's all jealous, and it's like, dude, you're a turtle. Okay, calm down. You helped, but overall, let's be honest, Bowser, you wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Mario, okay? All you care about is your keep, which is fine, but your attentions is all in the wrong place. If you don't get all of Peach's items in enough time, it would be Bowser giving Mario a smooch. That's the one that I got on my other file. On this one, I was a little bit faster, so I was able to get Peach. Oh, we were just leaving. No reason to bring that big old cake. It looks semi-appetizing. Me, I'm not a wafer gal, so if we can get rid of that giant wafer. And I'm not too big on peppermint. Peppermint is one of those things I have to be in the mood for. So get rid of that candy cane. Looks like straight peppermint. And yeah, it'll be good. It'll be edible, I think. Just get rid of those two things. I don't know though. That icing looks like buttercream, and I'm more of a whipped cream icing type person. So yeah, that icing looks extremely thick. So the chefs are very upset that we're leaving with the bride, and they don't realize that the cake is alive. So ignore them too. It doesn't matter. They're irrelevant. They can't even take any damage. Besides, they're not the point of interest here. It's the cake that we're more concerned about. Which, by the way, that cake kind of beats me up. Not gonna lie, he hits pretty hard. Cake got eyes and everything on it. Yep, it's time to go. Well, it was moving, but you should have noticed that that cake is not in the original position that it was in. Because now the eyes and whatnot is facing us now. Wasn't doing that before. Oh, he's not lying, chef. Oh, wow, that's pretty rude of you. Oh, yeah, it's moving now. Might want to run. Now we gotta deal with this heavy hitting cake. And he hits pretty hard, man. He has a lot of moves that you can't block, and he just killed Gino like that. Disrespectful. I think I decided to skip and give Gino a pick-me-up, which I need to figure out how to access my storage so I can get the my pick-me-ups out of storage. And I was lucky enough to get a freebie, so that was nice. But yeah, like I said, this thing hits pretty hard. Thankfully, Gino was resistant to it. At some point, I do bring Mallow into the party to help out to maintain everyone's health, keep everybody healthy. I think I actually swap him out now with Bowser, if I'm not mistaken. I think I actually, yeah, I use Gino, and then I think when it becomes Bowser's turn, I bring in Mallow. Yeah. Because Mallow is needed. I need you, buddy. Help. This thing is hitting too hard. Ow. You know what I'm saying? This cake is very disrespectful. Trying to think if I use a triple move. I don't think I do. And I completely forgot that I have new equipment on Mallow, so I wasn't expecting the timing on that to go so fast. I wasn't sure if Mallow would get a turn before, but he does, and I was like, screw it, let's just go ahead. We need to hurry up and kill this thing. But it's all good. I do manage. I still need to work on my timing with this game. I'm just not great at timed hits or time defense and stuff like that. It's a little bit easier to execute in this game as opposed to Sea of Stars, but still. Well, he can take the darn thing. But y'all might want to let him know that it's alive. Cakes aren't supposed to be sentient. I'm just saying. A 70% chance. Not 90, 95, or 100. 70. What an odd number. And it's a shame that you have lived as long as you have and you never had cake before. The fact that you looked at the cake and go, how do I eat this? Is absolutely alarming. Like, you never had cheesecake before? Cheesecake is like the best form of cake. Oh man, speaking of cheesecake, y'all. Oh man, I have a banana pudding cheesecake in the fridge. A little mini personal size style. The local cheesecake shop in town and I went to yesterday. And man, that thing is so good. They have some other flavors that I would like to try. I want to try the white chocolate raspberry one, the apple crumble one, but the banana pudding one just stuck out for me. And it is so good. They also have a carrot cake cheesecake as well. He ate all that in one sitting, candy cane and wafer and all. The diabetes. The diabetes. But you're not you know what? Let's just let him go. Let him go. I was about to say, you're not officially married, but you know what? We don't have the time to argue with you. Well, you could have smacked him, kicked him, did something. All you did was yell, "Help, Mario, help." Like, come on, girl. Do better. Try to put up a fight. I'm just saying. Try to plan an escape route or something. Yep. Go ahead and knock yourself out, Raz. It's available. You can go ahead and enjoy yourself, get married, have fun in the suite. 200 coins. Now, I don't know how expensive that is in this realm, but it's 200 coins. It's nice stuff. Had a nice bathrobe. See y'all great. That hyper kid right there. I decided to join in on the photo because why not? I thought he was about to say, hey, get out the photo, but apparently I had a long face. But that does it for Marrymore, I do believe. There's like, aside from that one hidden block, um, there was only that one. Now, this is me trying to go to the Mushroom Kingdom with just, accessing the map. But I completely forgot that it automatically transports you there when you go outside, which is absolutely weird. And I tried to go out that way, which I thought that was a point of, exit to go to, but apparently not. It wouldn't let me through, so I went the other way. And it let me out just fine, and it automatically took me to Mushroom Kingdom, which it's weird, but whatevs. Alright, your princess is back. Y'all can have her back. Oh, I do want to mention that if you guys remember the first time I came to Mushroom Kingdom and I managed to get that hidden block by jumping on the Toad's head to get that frog coin. Well, in the original game, it was a one and done thing. But in the remake, you do have another chance to get to that coin up there. Like I said, it's just a frog coin. It's nothing like game changer or anything like, say, like a flower jar or anything of the sort. So it's not like super important, but if you do miss it in the remake, you do have a chance to get it again. Because at some point the Toad will run through that hallway and you can jump on the Toad's head and try to hurry up and get to it. A little is an understatement, ma'am. I hope you are very thankful. Even after learning that you could jump that high and you could have just smacked the guy, you know, still act like a damsel in distress. Y'all couldn't see that big old turtle. Like, I know everyone operates out of Mario's body and whatnot, but y'all didn't see that big old turtle. Well, everyone kind of knows already that, your keep has been overthrown and whatnot. Nothing to be embarrassed about. You're fighting against a big old sword. A sentient sword, I mean. It's hard to fight. I love Mario's little face right there. No, you had it right the first time. They threw you out. No, more like, we were having trouble getting into Booster's Tower, and we thank you for getting us in, by the way. But you, quote unquote, made us to join your little forces. But just in case, I feel Mario's like, no, that's not how that went down. Yes, dreadful, horrible indeed. Or terrible and horrible. I think that's what she said. I just love her little head tilt. Like star pieces? She looks absolutely adorable. She's still irritating that she just let Booster just kidnap her like that. Like, smack him or something. And yes, like no wishes coming true is terrible. Oh, Bowser, you're always thinking of yourself. You know, Bowser, you ever thought about, not kidnapping Peach? Like, I know she's a princess and pretty and all, but like, at what point when, you had enough, at what point do you just stop trying? That's all I want to know. Like, just at what point? Sometimes you just gotta hang it up. No one said anything when she was hopping on a racetrack in Mario Kart. Their faces are absolutely hilarious. Yes, it was. Well, more like his little henchman, Clay Morton. Remember the guy that was riding the sword-like figure with the blue star behind the pretty throne? And you were cowered away in the corner next to that red pillar back there to the left? You don't remember that? Oh, God. I would want to forget, too, if I was you. I do not blame you. Now, adorable as you look and everything, I just have one question. And that's only if you had that item. If you had that parasol the entire time, then I'm going to be very furious. Because if you had that parasol the entire time, a parasol is a weapon. You use it. Honestly, if I do remember correctly, I think she does get a parasol in this game as a weapon for you to use. If I'm remembering correctly. Tadpole Pond, baby. And I am gonna end the video inside of Tadpole Pond, which I'm gonna admit that it's gonna be kind of sort of painful to watch because, well, first of all, we got all 5 party members. Woohoo! And I think I do add her to the party. With Mario, Gino, and her. I think. Or do I keep Mallow? Well, Peach is more of a healer than anything. A lot of her magic revolves around magic. Revolves around healing. She's not really too much of a physical hitter. I mean, she can get the job done. I mean, she can do okay, but she's not like say like Gino or Mario or even Mallow, or any of the other characters. Like, she really shines through her magic. Mallow does too, but Mallow has proven that he can hold his own. Now, Peach, I don't remember all that much of, but from my very vague remembrance, it's always the magic with her. So, like I said, we're gonna finish things off here in the melody bar. And I went back because, first of all, I needed the tadpole to tell me the song, and I had to get the notes for said song. And then it's been a while since I've actually, you know, dabbled in the melody or whatever, which, by the way, that water looks hella majestic. So I had Todosky here uh give me the notes real quick. And what I should have did was I should have taken a picture of the notes from the tadpole in the previous area. Because I was having a hard time remembering which note was what. But like I said, I do manage to pull it off. It does just take me a little bit of time to do it. And I did do it on my first try. I thought I did screw up between like about a third or fourth note. Which, by the way, if you do happen to screw up at any point of composing the notes, whatever tadpole you mess up on, the tadpole will actually sync. And the ones that syncs are the ones that you need to correct. The ones that stay up are the ones that are good to go. So if you need to do multiple tries, just kind of try to remember the position of the tadpole. And for some reason, Mario didn't want to jump. That's why it's taking me forever. And it's just like, what are you doing, Mario? Just jump on the freaking thing. I don't know if my controller was going dead or I didn't hit the button hard enough, but he was not jumping on that tadpole. It wasn't that one. I think I thought I messed up on, I want to say this tadpole, but I'm not 100%. It was like the third or fourth tadpole that I was like, crap. But honestly, I don't think this one was too bad, to be honest. It's like one of those two where I thought I messed up on. But it turned out okay. That it is it indeed. So now we got the tenor card, and now we have access to even better full heal. Well, not full heals, but heals for the entire party, which will actually be very useful, especially towards the later end of the game, because this game does get a little rough towards the end of it. So as usual, you'll talk to this tadpole right here, and we'll have access to even more cola, which is essentially a full heal. But I decided to hold off for just a little bit because I want to get my coins up and everything and try to make sure I have enough money for new equipment and whatnot. But that's going to be it for today's video. In the next video, we will talk to Frogfucius. I don't care that his name is Frog Sage in this version. It's always going to be Frogfucius in my heart. And he'll tell us where to go, and then we'll go to wherever he tells us to go. So if you'd like to see more Let's Plays or Weekend Walkthroughs from the channel, please be sure to click on the links in the description below. But until then, you guys take care and have an awesome day.